And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salem High School, the home of the Wildcats, here for Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school baseball. Today, in the Cahokia Conference Mississippi Division, it is the Salem Wildcats hosting the Roxana Shells in a conference game. As the Shells come in with a stellar 15-4 record, 5-2 in Cahokia Conference Mississippi Division play, taking on a Salem squad that comes in at 6-18, a deceptive 6-18, 2-5 in the conference, as they play a pretty doggone tough schedule as well. As a matter of fact, just to give you kind of an idea, even though Roxana plays a pretty good schedule, coming in at over 750 clip, they defeated Salem on Tuesday of this week. These two teams played about 48 hours ago, and Roxana defeated Salem 2-1 in a tight matchup. Roxana scoring a run in the bottom of the sixth inning to outscore the Wildcats 2-1. The umpires are here. The field has been cleared. We'll have baseball here in just a few minutes. What a gorgeous day for baseball in Salem this afternoon. Before I check my handy-dandy phone, I'm going to guess about 65 degrees and no wind. Just a beautiful day for baseball. Like I said, these two teams very familiar with each other. It'll be Brody Collier starting out on the mound for the Wildcats. As it is 65 degrees. Boy, I'm good. 65 degrees with a... Don't do that. You're going to show me? No, you don't need to do that. 65 degrees with a wind of around, just a slight breeze. Occasionally blowing up, it says here, to 8 miles an hour, but I don't see any of that nearby. Or you don't feel any of that now. Dalton Carricker will lead it off for the Shells. He wears number 7, plays shortstop. He'll be followed by number 22, Nick Miles, second baseman. Number 4 hits third. That's Max Autry. He's the catcher. It'll be Mason Crump pitching today. Number 15 wearing or hitting cleanup for the Shells. Sean Mayberry wears number 8. He'll be in center field, hitting number 5. Logan Cox will hit 6th. He's the designated hitter, wears number 13. Number 2 is Lyndon. Not sure if it's Tice or Teese. I'm going to say Tice. Thies. He is in right field, so I'll ask him when he jogs by. He wears number 2. Hitting 8th will be Joseph Johnson, wears number 18. He'll hit 8th. And number 9 hitter Keelan Crawford, wearing number 12, playing left field for the Shells. So, offensively for Roxana, Carricker, Miles, Autry, Crump, Mayberry, Cox, Tice, Johnson, and Crawford. Defensively for the Cats today, like I said, Brody Collier on the mound. Brody Collier, a senior, wears number 14. He'll be caught today by Owen Tennyson. Tennyson is a freshman, wears number 12. I don't know. The coaches keep pointing at something down there at the Roxana huddle. I don't know what everybody's pointing at, but they'll get it all figured out. Playing third base today for the Wildcats is Keaton Grau. He is a junior, wears number 10. Zane Applegate, the freshman, will be starting at shortstop today. Aiden Rostance is the second baseman. And Big Luke Bolt, number 4, is at first base today. He's a sophomore. Around the outfield, junior, senior. Brendan Smith, the lone junior, in the outfield. Big Carter Lowe out in center field. He is a senior, number 7. And Logan Butts rounds out the defense for the Wildcats. So the infield, Grau, Applegate, Rostance, and Bolt. Outfield, Smith, Lowe, and Butts, and it is Brody Collier throwing to Owen Tennyson as the Cats take the field. We're just about ready to go here for baseball today on this glorious Thursday afternoon in Marion County. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are. This one of two games we have this afternoon for you on Wabash Catch TV as Altamont over at North Clay. I believe that was on channel 100 on your streaming, as if you're watching me and listening to me right now, you're on channel 98. Or you're on Wabash Catch TV West, or on the which on YouTube or Facebook on at Catch TV Live Broadcasting. However you are watching and listening today, we do appreciate you being along for the ride. Just 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks and change to go here in the high school regular season, as all four classes completing their seasons on the same weekend of this year. I think it was last year might have been the first year they had all four classes with a state tournament at the same time. Collier, a right-hander, getting his final warm-up tosses in as we're just about ready for baseball. As mentioned, the Cats come in at 6-18. Most recent, they've only won one out of their last 6 games, but I got to tell you, folks, take a look at who they've played. They beat Breeze Mater Dei. Mater Dei always pretty tough too. Losses to Mascoutah twice, Freeburg a couple of times before that, and T-Town a couple of times before that. Before that loss to Roxana on Tuesday. So Salem, the Wildcats have not been playing the weak sisters of the poor. That's for sure. Final meeting of minds on the mound, and we are ready to go as Brody Collier takes his place on top of the hill. Dalton Carricker steps into the batter's box for the Shells. Carricker hitting .293 on the season, 17 for 58. Shells only one home run on the season as the first pitch is hit to the shortstop, throw over in time. Nice play for the freshman, Applegate. One pitch, one out. And Collier will now face Nick Miles. Miles is the second baseman. Roxana in their black jerseys with their road gray pants, baseball pants, gold numerals, shells across their chest. A bouncer to third. Nice pluck by Graw. He throws across in time. And 3 pitches in. There are 2 outs. I say black jerseys, but they're not fully black. They have red pinstripes that you won't see unless the camera zooms in. And it's going to have to zoom in close because those are almost invisible red pinstripes. The next from Colliers is in for a strike. Opens up here on Max Autry. Autery. Max Autry. He knocks that one right at second at the shortstop. And that is a liner caught for out number 3. So a quick inning for Brody Collier. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strive to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Mason Crump heads to the hill for Jerry Wheaton's Roxana Shells. They come in at 15-4. Taking a look at Crump's pitching line. I've got the wrong team up, don't I? He comes in with an ERA of 2.0. He has pitched 14 innings this season, struck out 16. In those 14 innings, giving up 9 hits and 3 walks. So an a whip under 1. Fantasy baseball players are listening and saying, wow, that's pretty good. Crump on the mound, throwing to Max Autry behind the plate. At the plate is Eli LaGrasso. He's the designated hitter for the Wildcats, wears number 3. Hitting for Aiden Rustance, who's second baseman today. The second batter today is Keaton Graw. He wears number 10. Hitting third is Luke Bolt, number 4. And hitting fourth, number 24, Logan Butts, the right fielder. Carter Lowe is hitting fifth today for the Cats. He wears number 7. It'll be Brody Collier in the 6 hole, number 14. Zane Applegate hits 7th. He wears number 13, followed by Owen Tennyson, a couple of freshmen in a row, wearing number 12. And then finally, number 9 hitter today is Brendan Smith, wearing number 9. So the Wildcats with a lineup of LaGrasso, Graw, Bolt, Butts, Lowe, and Collier, and Applegate, Tennyson, and Smith as LaGrasso flails at strike 3. So 1 out for Keaton Graw. Grawe, third baseman for the Cats, has to duck out of the way of the first offering from Mason Crump. Shells playing pretty deep in the middle of the infield. Pretty tight over there at third base. Joseph Johnson, nearly to the grass, but not quite. As Graw steps in, he bounces it to the right side. That is a fair ball. And making a nice play on it, Jackson Knoll. For the second out. Defensively for the Shells today, as I mentioned, Mason Crump on the mound. Max Autry behind the plate. Joseph Johnson over at third. Dalton Carricker at short. Nick Miles at a second base and Jackson Knoll over at first. That ball popped up. It's going to get out of play. Around the outfield, Keelan Crawford is a senior over in left. Sean Mayberry, a senior in center. And Landon Tice, a senior over here in right field. 6 seniors, 3 juniors on the field for the Shells. Their designated hitter, the lone freshman, as that one's knocked out to Tice. He makes the grab out in right field to end the half inning. We'll go to inning number 2. It is no score.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Welcome back here to Salem. Inning number 2 set to begin. The Shells coming up to start their second look at Brody Collier. Collier pitched pretty well the first inning. Nobody get on. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down for both sides. This game starting out to be similar to Tuesday in Roxana, where it was low scoring, 2-1 final. As Collier starts out 2-0 here on Mason Crump. Crump, the pitcher today for the Shells, hitting cleanup. And he watches strike 1 zip past. He called that a ball? Okay. He just takes his time, and I guess if he raises the left arm, it's a ball. If he raises the right arm, it's a strike. That was a strike. And he takes his time. I know the umpire. I've seen him before, but I can't remember his name. Wilson? Ball 4. First base runner belongs to the Shells. As Mason Crump gets on with a nobody out walk. He'll be replaced by a courtesy runner, Bradley Heron, I believe. Yep, Bradley. By the way, it is Teese playing right field for the Shells, not Tice. I had that wrong. That's my bad. Sean Mayberry stepping in. Number 5 hitter, wearing number 8 for the Shells. Center fielder, right-hander, watches ball 1 zip past. Shells come in hitting .317 as a team. Nope. That is on base percentage given up. As a team, the Shells come in hitting .330. I don't want to short them. That's pretty good. That's outstanding that the Cats were able to hold them just a 2-1. on Tuesday and trying to do the same here today as Heron fakes the run. Shells are averaging 8.3 runs a game, only giving up 3.2. Wildcats are averaging 3.6 games, only giving up 8.4. So a little bit of a mirror image of each other. As in, when you look in the mirror, maybe if it's opposite. Throw down, oh boy, that was close. But they might get him as the tag is made. Heron fell off the bag trying to get back in. Instead of sliding, he stepped to the bag, stumbled off the base. So he is caught stealing it. Nice job, nice throw by Owen Tennyson. CS 2-3 for the first out. Mayberry up with the 2-2 count. Fouls that one off to the right. That's going to hit that one square. Nope. Just shy. Just missed that GMC over there. I've got my car in a safe place today, maybe. Gonna have to be a home run to right to hit me today. Ball 3 had Mayberry dancing. His feet were hopping around up there like somebody started the match underneath his foot. They gave him the old hot foot. Full count. And Collier has walked the second hitter he has faced here in the second inning. So Mayberry heads to first with one out. Here comes designated hitter left-hander Logan Cox. Wearing number 13. Hitting for Jackson Knoll, the first baseman for the Shells. One out, man on first. And Collier a little bit up on that. It's a tight strike zone today. Throw over to first. This time they get back safely. I tell you what, once the runner in front of you gets picked off of first base, I bet if you're the next man on first base, you are paying extra close attention. You'd hate to go back to the locker room having being the second guy in a row to get picked off. 2-0 to start here on Cox. As Collier fires. That ball knocked out to center field. Low on a run to his right, and he makes the play. No runner as Mayberry made it halfway. Wisely decided to come back. So here comes number 2, Lyndon Teese. Lyndon Teese, Thies, the right fielder for the Shells. Up there with 2 outs and a man on. Teese hitting, it's pretty good hitting to have down toward the bottom of the lineup. 7-hitter. He's hitting 340. 16 for 47. Like I said, not a lot of home runs for the Shells. Just one on the season. But plenty of doubles. 41 doubles in their 19 games. Teese with just one of those. So he's got 15 singles. I guess that's why he's down at the number 7 spot, even though he has the fine average. And he watches ball 2 zip past. 2-1 with 2 outs. Mayberry on first. He's got a pretty decent lead. I wondered, I kind of thought that was far enough that it was going to draw the attention of Brody Collier. And it sure did. Collier's next is barely gets over the mitt of Graw, and that's going to be a base hit. Sliding into third safely is Mayberry. And on the throw, Tease takes second base. Well, he just kind of fisted that over the head of Graw. And a big scoring opportunity here for Roxana. First hit of the day goes to the Shells. Here comes Joseph Johnson, third baseman. Swings the first one he sees. He's a junior. And he's got a great big fat opportunity out there right now. Hitting 200 on the year. He is 8 for 40. He fouls that one off to the left and well over the bleachers. Well, those houses over there off to the left side building themselves a new greenhouse, or a small greenhouse, it looks like. I'm not sure about the wisdom of building a greenhouse right next to where your foul balls hit, but you be you. Maybe they're putting Teflon up. Two and two the count here on Johnson. Runners at second and third. Good speed. Mayberry over at third. Teese at second. 2 outs. That ball popped up deep infield, backing up. The play is made to end the inning as backing up to get it. Zane Applegate. That'll do it for the top of the second inning. The Shells leave two with one hit. We'll head to the bottom of the second. No score.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Like Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn, score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians at Express Lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LamontOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Really? Okay. I think that kind of changed, I thought. I thought they recorded that before. I know. Mason Crump back to the hill for the Shells. As Logan Butts will bat now. He'll be followed by Carter Lowe, Brody Collier, and then Zane Applegate if anybody gets on base. Cats still looking for their first base runner today. Butts playing right field this afternoon. Bounces that off to the left side foul. Butts comes up hitting 271. He's 13 for 48 on the season. He does have one home run, as one of the 3 home runs that the Wildcats have struck this season. Carter Lowe has one. Zane Applegate has one. We were here for the Carter Lowe home run, as he knocked that thing out to left on a windy day, but not with the wind. It was a pretty good hit. Full count here on Butts, and he watches ball 4. So a similar start to the Cats' second inning as to the Shells' second inning. Salem's hoping that it doesn't have the same ending. We'd like to pick up a run or two here off their leadoff walk. Mason Crump heads to the stretch. Didn't even peek over. And throws out outside ball 1. Crump, as I said, has struck out 16, walked just 3 in 14 innings. That's pretty unusual to get that base on balls, as that baseball bounced into the foul territory and struck 2 cars. Salem in their home white pants with their green jerseys, white numerals on the back. Throw down, Butts is back. Wildcats across the chest. Green jerseys with the white and red trim at the sleeves. Cats haven't been able to get anything going this year, really. They win a game or two, and then the momentum seems to shift away. They've had issues with having a game going well and then maybe have a bugaboo, whether an error or two here or there, and unable to get past it. 3-1 the count. That's strike 2. You know how you get past that kind of bugaboo? You just keep scoring runs. Like the Cardinals did today. Cardinals have very shallow relief pitching. You know how you beat bad, or how you can win with bad relief pitching? You keep scoring runs, as Carter Lowe watches strike 3 zip past. Second strikeout of the day for Mason Crump. That's out number 1. More importantly, though, that keeps Butts at first base. Carter Lowe's job was to move him over and didn't quite get that done. Brody Collier at the plate as the pitcher puts a bat in his hand. He's hitting .255. Conversely, by the way, I mentioned the Shells hitting .330 on the season, the batting average of .330. Conversely, Salem's batting average .210. That makes it makes your pitching need to be pretty much perfect. As Mason Crump on the mound, 2-1. That ball popped up, foul. That is going to stay, just out of play. Jackson Knoll came over, gave it a good look, and looked like he had a bead on it, but that hit the Salem dugout about a foot in. Or a foot out of play, I guess. Better put. 2-2 the count, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning, no score. Shells and Cats. Crump taking his time. Fires home. Swing and a miss. And that's the second strikeout in a row. So Zane Applegate will see if he can't move the base runner along. With 2 outs, the Cats looking for a 2-out rally. First pitch is in for a strike to Applegate. Applegate, just a freshman, batting under 200, 194 on the season. As I said, the other game going on today over at Louisville, North Clay hosting Altamont. I'll check their score here in a little bit. And also, tomorrow it's Teutopolis hosting Marshall. I'll be in T-Town. Here in Salem, they have prom tomorrow night. We will be televising the Salem prom, which is different from any prom you've ever seen. They have the actual promenade. As that ball is popped into a short right field, jogging in, making the play, Landon Teese. That'll do it for the Cats. They leave one. We'll head to the top of the third inning. There is no score.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Florida for all your custom and promotional needs.
Golden Finger, trying to destroy the courthouse, I see.
Precisely, Mr. Bud.
Too bad, Golden Finger. I've got a secret weapon.
Huh?
Building secret. Zinc building secret.
We'll need new lumber, doors, paint, windows, plumbing, electrical.
It was cool. Zinc Building Center and Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Either I'm misreading my YouTube, or North Clay leads Altamont 5-0 in the third. What? Okay. Here, there is no score as we enter the top of the third inning. It'll be Keelan Crawford, followed by Dalton Carricker, then Nick Miles. Anybody gets on, Max Autry, the 9-hitter. Then back to the top of the lineup, 1, 2, and 3. That one bounces through for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Shells. And for the second inning in a row, Shells have the leadoff man on base. So here comes Dalton Carricker. He's the shortstop for Roxana. Team batting .330 as an average. I bet their leadoff hitter has a pretty good batting average. Carricker comes up hitting .293. I think I mentioned that earlier. He has walked 12 times, however. So he's got a pretty good eye. 12 walks to go along with 17 hits. That's pretty good on-base percentage. 417. He bunts it, and nice bunt. Only play is to first base. Sacrifice moves the man over. 1-3 on the putout as Crawford moves to second here on this scoreless game. Here comes Nick Miles. Miles comes up hitting .421 on the season with an on-base percentage of .507. Well, Cats got him out in the first. They need to do it again. Left-handed swinger. He is 24 for 57. And the first two pitches out of the zone. Man already at second base. Brody Collier's going to need to try to start keeping the base runners down as that ball is knocked out to deep left field. Deep, 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 deep. It's going to bounce just in front of the fence. Going to score at least one run. Miles is going to hold up at second base with a run-scoring double. And the Shells take an early lead 1-0. Couple of hits so far, and Max Autry comes up. As, boy, even though Miles doesn't have any home run, that showed some power. He has 10 doubles in his 24 hits. That's pretty good. Autry comes up. He's hitting .370 with 20 for 54 on the season. Collier's trying to put a blanket on the fire that's beginning to percolate. Cover that thing. Hold them at one. Just one out. You'll need to get a strikeout or get a ground out here. That ball bounced to the left side. They look back the runner, the throw in time. Throw back to second. Oh, just a little bit too late. Autry grounds out 5-3 on the putout. And that'll bring out Mason Crump. Starting pitcher. He walked in the second inning, and his courtesy runner was caught stealing, picked off of first base. Great throw by Owen Tennyson. Quick throw by Owen Tennyson. Now Luke Bolt. Bolt wisely keeping the tag on as the runner overran the bag. Here with two outs, Collier opens up with a ball to Crump. And that ball knocked out to deep center field. Backing up. Lowe can catch up to it, and he'll gather it in for the third out of the inning. But the Shells pick up a run on two hits. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. It's 1-0 Roxana.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When Fairfield Fire Truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. As part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital. Complete care, start to finish.
Right into my eyes.
I stood here. I can't see it. I can't see it. And they thought I was going to catch it because it flew right under my left hand.
Away. Hello, folks. Welcome back here. Mason Crump heads back to the mound with a 1-0 lead as he'll face the Wildcats. 8, 9, and 1 hitters. If anybody gets on, it'll be the 2 as well. Owen Tennyson, Brendan Smith, Eli Lagrasso, and Keaton Graw. If anybody gets on. See if the Cats can dive back in. Get into the scoring here. Down by 1 run. Swing and a miss. Tennyson strikes out. Ball gets away. The throw down in time. That is strikeout number 4 for Mason Crump. He's only gone through 8 hitters. That's pretty good. So Brendan Smith heads to the plate. Left fielder. For the Cats. And he watches strike 1 zip past. He fouls that one out to the north side. What'd that hit? Sound like it did something. I quit looking. The next one is a ball out of the zone. He'll bounce that just in front of the plate. Another nice play by Autry as he gets out there and is able to throw out the speedy Smith. 2-3 on the putout. And that is the second out of the inning. It'll bring up Eli Lagrasso, who struck out back in the first. Roxana, about an hour and 35 minutes here from Salem. Located near the Mississippi River, just by Wood River. Roxana High School closer to Wood River. A little bit farther from Alton than I thought. As that one's bounced through. Oh, no. Nice grab by the shortstop. Long throw. What a beautiful play by the shortstop out there for Roxana, Dalton Carricker. He gathered that and flipped it in one step, and it was right on target. I thought there's no way he makes that play. Boy, he sure did, and that'll do it for the Cats here in the third. We'll move to the top of the fourth inning. It's 1-0 Roxana.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family-owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance. In their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet, they're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
1-0 lead for Roxana as we head to the top of the fourth inning. It'll be Sean Mayberry back at the plate. And Brody Collier just threw his 42nd pitch. He's got all his full allotment of 105 should he need them. Back in the second inning, Mayberry walked and was stranded at third base. The Shells picked up their run in the top of the third. And they lead it here 1-0. Shells with 3 hits on the day. Cats still looking for their first. One and one the count. Collier's pitched pretty well. The right-hander, swing and a miss. Strike 2, full count. He's pitched pretty well, has not struck anybody out yet. But that there's more than one way to skin a cat. And he fires the full count pitch. Ball 4. Second time that Mayberry has walked. And that is walk number 3 on the day, issued by Collier. The troubling thing is it's the leadoff man. That's the third leadoff man in a row. 4 innings in, that's the third leadoff man in a row to get on base for Roxana. Wildcats are kind of fortunate that the Shells have only been able to cash that once. Cash that leadoff runner in. A little bit outside, ball 2. Pretty tight plate, I think I've mentioned, at home plate. Logan Cox flew out to center field back in the second inning. And he bunts it this time. Gathered up by Graw, he throws over. Good sacrifice, moves the man over. With a 1 out, runner at second. With the 5-3 putout. Collier was coming in to get that too, but Graw had kind of a better angle on it. And leading off a second base is Mayberry. He's been on twice. Reached third, was stranded in the second. 1 out. Here he's on second base in the fourth. As that one gets through, it's a base hit to center. Late start for Mayberry. He'll only advance to third. But Lyndon Teese with his second hit of the day. So it'll be first and third with just 1 out, as that is base hit number 4 for the Shells. And back into the box heads Joseph Johnson, who popped up to deep short back in the second inning. He had the same situation in front of him the last time he was at bat. However, there was only 1 out that time. Now only 2 out. There were 2 outs that time. Now there's only 1. Appreciate y'all tuning in here to Wabash Cats TV. As that camera being provided by Steve Jordan, doing a great job. Don Ross over on the other one. Ty Landreth in the trailer, making sure that all the pretty pictures come to you. I'm Bruce Dickey. As after tomorrow, only 3 weeks remain of baseball's regular season. Where has the time gone? Collier peaks to third. Runner will take off for second. Teese steals without a throw. As Johnson looks at a 2-1 count. Big opportunity of the Shells here to add to their one-run lead. Bouncer gets through the drawn-in infield. That's going to score one. They're going to hold up Teese, and it'll be first and third again. Makes it 2-0. And another base hit for Roxana. Base hit number 5. Tell you what, once they get on a roll, this is a team that's tough to slow down the train. And Brian Lipe wants to go have a chat with his defenders and his pitcher. I'm thinking this is mainly what we want to do here with one out and a potential bunt opportunity. And Keelan Crawford at the plate. He singled his last time up, scored a run in the third. And with just one out, Salem's trying to keep this inning manageable. 2-0, the Shells lead the Cats. Again, tomorrow we'll be up in T-Town. Marshall taking on the Shoes, Wooden Shoes at 4:30. I'll be up there. I mentioned Ty Landreth. He'll be over here shooting the prom, as we'll have that on TV for you. That's always a good time. You got them promenading like a John Ford movie. So first and third for Collier, facing Crawford at the plate. You got to figure Johnson will take off probably on the first or second pitch to second base. He takes a big lead. Doesn't go. First pitch is out of the zone. Collier peaks at third. Fires home up high. Not a lot of room. And you really don't want to load the bases with the top of the order coming up. Crawford's the number 9 hitter. Cats would dearly love a double play. Caught stealing wouldn't hurt either. Johnson with a good big lead. As it's 3-0. Brody Collier is digging himself a ditch that he may have trouble getting out of. 3-0. Throw over to first, a little bit up. The next one is ball 4. That'll load him up. Collier slaps his hand on the glove after the ball comes in, says, doggone it, I did not want to do that. That moves up Johnson as Crawford heads to first. And the bases are now juiced for the top of the order. Dalton Carricker at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. He bunted in the third. And he watches strike one come in. That's good baseball right there. Pitcher has had difficulty finding the plate. And you check whether he's going to find the plate. As that one's popped into left or right field. Bolt coming in, makes the grab. no runner, and a little bit shallow. I was surprised Teese didn't try out the arm of Bolt, but Butts out in right field. Bolt's at first. One syllable B words. I did that last time, didn't I, Coach? It's always good to be consistently stupid. Brody Collier on the mound. He's got a chance to get out of here with just one run having been scored. Nick Miles at the plate with a double last time up. I got to tell you, I think Collier would take that as a win if he can get out of here at 2-0. Miles doubled in Crawford back in the third. The outfield pretty deep, infield pretty deep as well. And it's 3-0 on Nick Miles, no place to put him. Over 500 on base percentage. Collier's got a long way to go. Here's the pitch. He throws a strike. Miles doesn't mind getting an RBI via the walk, I'm guessing. That's foiled by Collier. Strike two. So now the payoff pitch. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Runners will be off with the pitch. That ball is grounded into left field. 1 run is in. Here comes Johnson. He's going to score. And Miles comes through again. This time with a single. And it's a 3-run inning for the Shells. He was that close to getting out of it. Brian Lipe's going to come out again, talk to his pitcher, and get a new pitcher. We'll see who that's going to be when we return here. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school baseball. At this time in the fourth, it is 4-0.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action. Catch the conversation. Catch TV. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook Tire and Interstate Battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the mucho mulcho man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with
Aiden Rostance enters the ball game as he moves to the pitcher's spot. And Collier moves elsewhere as that ball is popped out to center field. That'll be the third out. And Rostant's able to finish the inning, but the Shells did some damage. They scored 3 runs on 3 hits. They left 2. And the Wildcats have their work cut out for them as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-0 Roxana.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew.
For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
4-0. The lead for the Shells as the Wildcats come up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cats need some runs. As Keaton Graw will head to the plate. Graw now playing second base. Collier moved into his third base spot. Luke Bolt on deck and Logan Butts in the hole as a base hit, first hit of the day for Salem. There's a good way to start things off here in the 4th inning. And that will bring up Luke Bolt, first baseman. For the Cats. Bolt flew out to to right back in the first inning. Gave it a nice ride. But right at Lyndon Teese. He's hitting line drives, but at people. Fouls that one off to the left. Strike number 2. 0-2 here. Good start going for Mason Crump. Crump has walked 1, given up 1 hit here in the top of the 4th. And Graw scrambles back before Autry can throw him out at first base. Jackson Null trying to hold him close. Mason Crump on the hill. The right-hander fires. Knocked out to deep right center to center. Gathered out there by Sean Mayberry. And that'll be the first out of the inning. As over here on the sideline, watching Keaton Graw work out a little bit, get his arm loosened up a little bit more. He didn't get a chance to really loosen up fully, moving from his third base spot to the mound, but he's going to try to loosen up in between innings. So with 1 out, Logan Butts at the plate. 1 ball count. The Shells really haven't tested Autry yet today. You've only had 2 base runners. Only having 2 base runners, you don't get a ton of opportunities to test the catcher. And down 4 runs, you really don't want to lose somebody on a base pass. As Butts swings over the top of that one. He walked back in the second. Knocks that one into right field. Gets down for a hit. Gets by Teese. The Wildcats are going to run for a while. And it'll be first and third. As Butts could not take advantage to get to second base. But either way, it's a base hit. Second this inning. And the Cats have something going here. That's how you respond to a 3-run inning. You get your own going. With 1 out, it's first and third for Salem. Carter Lowe coming to the plate. Lowe had a ringing home run the last time I was here. That would just about get the Cats back in it. Cut them back close anyway. They're down by 4. 3 runs would look a lot better on the scoreboard than that goose egg. As the ball knocked out into deep right field. Deep, 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 and it gets off the wall. Just off the outstretched arms of Teese. 1 run is in, and that is going to do it. As Butts stops at second, it's a long single off the wall for Carter Lowe. Butts playing it safe. Kind of waited to see if that was going to be caught or not. Lyndon Teese got back there to it, and it hit the fence. By the way, right in front of my car. Thank you, fence. Don't need another windshield replaced. Or in this case, back window. So with 1 out, first and second, here comes Brody Collier. 3 base hits, 1 run in so far here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Cats need a few more. It's 4-1. Crump peeks back at second base to Butts. Butts isn't going anywhere. Not been a terrifically aggressive. The next from Crump is up high and inside. Collier had to do the little back bend to get out of the way of that one. Brody struck out his last time up. And watches strike 1 right there on a 3-0 count. Runners at first and second, 1 out. That ball popped foul, and is Autry going to have a chance? He will. So, a foul out for the second out. And Zane Applegate will get a chance. Applegate with the safety socks. He is 0 for 1, knocked it out to right field back in the second inning. And the first pitch to him is off the zone. With 2 outs, you got to figure Butts will run anywhere on any time. Any contact. He might have Carter Lowe running up his tail. Bouncer foul. Lowe on first. Logan Butts at second base. Keaton Graw already scored. Zane Applegate at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. They throw behind to Butts, and he's back. Maybe that's why they aren't running on the catcher. He's got a gun. He chucked that out to second base like there was nothing to it. It was a rocket shot. 1-2 the count on Graw. Crump peeks at Butts, fires home. That one's fouled toward us. It's not going to make it as the play is made by the first baseman for the Shells, Jackson. No, that'll end the inning, but the Cats do pick up a run on 3 hits. They leave 2. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. It's 4-1, Roxana.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal in hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Ness Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LamontsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
4-1. The score as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Back to the mound heads Aiden Rostance. I think I mentioned that Keaton Graw was warming up. He wasn't warming up, but they do look alike. Big, tall, lanky, blonde-headed kids. And taking his place inside the batter's box, Mason Crump swings at the first ball he sees, and it's gathered up. The throw from second, not in time. Infield hit for Crump. I'll tell you what, Graw got a hand on it, or he got it picked up, but the ball just took too much time getting out there to him. And Crump able to get down the line. So that's hit number 7 for the Shells. And another leadoff man on base. That's 4 out of 5 today. Brings up Sean Mayberry. Collier had a heck of a time with Mayberry, walked him twice. He's been on base both times, scored a run in the 4th. Shells sent 8 hitters to the plate in that 4th inning, scoring 3 runs. That's a base hit out into left field. Crump makes the turn. He's going to hold up at second base. Who woke up the Roxana bats? Because they are starting to go. As Logan Cox will head to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Left-handed swinger. Rostance is going to step off and back everybody up. Top of the sixth inning over in Louisville. North Clay leads Altamont 5-0. Cardinals scored all those runs early. It's been no scoring for a while. Here at the plate, it is Logan Cox. He bunts that one foul, and it's about as far as a foul ball as you'll see. That went over the bleachers on the left side. One and one the count, with runners at first and second. Not a whole lot of major league teams bunt much anymore, but I tell you what, it's still a pretty good weapon at the lower levels, high school levels. You make people field, and that can occasionally be an issue. 2-1 here to Cox. Throw back to second. Crump back in time. The pitcher running for himself. You saw how fast he got down the line. I don't blame Coach Wheatley for leaving him in to run. He's got good speed. Roxana with one in the third, three in the fourth. Salem with one in the fourth. We're in the top of the fifth inning. It is 4-1 Shells. Conference matchup here. Mississippi division of the Cahokia Conference. Aiden Rostance on the mound, 3-1 count. That ball knocked into left field. Butts on the run will gather it. The throw in as the runner tags. He'll be safe over at third base. So, a sacrifice for Logan Cox on the flyout. And now Crump will head in for a courtesy runner. Nobody wants the pitcher trying to score a slide at home or something like that. So here comes Lyndon Teese. He's 2 for 2, 2 hits, scored a run in the fourth. Stole a base. He's having a good day. Rostance peeks up behind him over at first base, trying to keep Mayberry close. Ball gets away. Here comes the runner, and he's going to come in without a throw. That was Bradley Herron scoring, and that will make it 5-1. First wild pitch of the game for either team. Mayberry able to get over to third. And Teese up with one out as a runner at third base. Looking for his third hit of the day. Already 2 hits this inning for the Shells. There's a strike. 2-1. 1 out. Coach Wheatley coaching over at third base from the dugout door. That's a bit unusual. He's got a senior-laden squad. Shells with 6 seniors on the field today. There's a bouncer to the left side. That got Coach Wheatley out of the box. The next from Rostance, bouncer to third. They look back the runner. Throw over to first. Good scoop. And, boy, Bolt got stepped on there. Out at first. And Bolt in some pain out on the field. Jason Jett's going to go out there and take a look at him. 5-3 on the putout, but everybody paying attention now to Luke Bolt, the sophomore. He may end up getting stitches out of something like that. He's moving his knee and leg a little bit, as we'll have a short break in the action. Mayberry over there at third base. Bolt walking it off. Rubbing a little dirt on it, he says. Coach Lipe looks at Jason Jett, says, you going to let him go? Absolutely. He rubs a little dirt on it. He's ready to go. He's a hockey player. 2 outs, 5-1. Man at third base. And Joseph Johnson coming to the plate. Johnson, 1 for 2 with a single, scored a run in the fourth. The Shells with 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 1 here in the fifth. As Sean Mayberry standing 90 feet away, he's waiting for one more of those wild pitches. Like I said, haven't seen much of that today. The wild pitch that brought in Heron was the first one today. That went inside to Johnson, and he'll walk. Oh, it got him. So now first and third for Keelan Crawford with 2 outs. Crawford has been on a couple of times. Walked and singled. Bounces that one up the middle and gathered up. The ball dropped and dropped again. So the run scores, and it'll be runners at first and second. And Zane Applegate looking down at the ground saying, why would you treat me like that, ground? E6, first error of the game. But it does allow a run in, unearned run. And now runners at first and second. First pitch to Carrickers, popped up to left, long run. Oh, nice catch made by Brendan Smith. And that will do it for the Shells. But Shells come up with 2 runs on 2 hits and an error. And a walk will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 6-1 Roxana.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I'm driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name's Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hard-working women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Florida for all your custom and promotional needs.
Goldfinger, trying to destroy the courthouse, I see? Precisely, Mr. Brown. Too bad, Goldfinger. I got a secret weapon. Huh? Building secret. Zinc building secret.
We'll need metal, lumber, doors, paint, windows, plumbing, electrical.
In Westwood.
Big Bang Center and Louisville on Route 35. It's a cool place.
Welcome back here to Salem High School, home of the Cats. They trail it by 5 now, 6-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll send Owen Tennyson up to the plate to be followed by Brendan Smith. Eli LaGrasso, if anybody gets on, we'll see Keaton Graw. The pitcher Mason Crump for the Shells has pitched very well as that's popped up in my general direction and gathered in by Jackson Knoll. Able to make it through the mud. It looks like he nearly slipped and fell, but he's able to gather it in. Did Dawn have that? He didn't have me over here hiding my face or anything, right? No, I was watching that all the way. I was going to put my hands up till it was about to hit me. So FO3 on the put out. Brendan Smith up now. Smith grounded out just in front of the plate in the 3rd inning. Autry's had a pretty good defensive day. Hadn't thrown anybody out on the base paths, but he had a couple of nice throws from behind the plate to first base and out to second, trying to catch a Wildcat base runner. There is a knock over to the left side. High throw from Johnson is an error, and the Cats have a base runner, E5. So each team now with an error. And Salem with a base runner here, heading to the top of the order, Eli LaGrasso. LaGrasso DHing today. And Smith with pretty good speed over there on first base. Down by 5 runs, every base runner matters. Throw behind him. No tag even attempted. As the junior first baseman Jackson Knoll realized the man was back. I think, I got to tell you the truth, I think that Max Autry was just trying to make sure that Brendan Smith knew he was there. Throwing that one down. Couple of strikes looking in a row to LaGrasso. He's had a tough day. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Grounded out to shortstop. Back in the 3rd. And his diminutive size keeps him in there now. That might have been outside as well. 2-2 the count. Crump's pitched pretty well today. Swing and a miss, got him. Second strikeout today for LaGrasso. And with 2 outs and a man on first, here comes Keaton Graw. As Johnson's playing pretty close in over there at third base. A bouncer to the right side, gathered up. The throw to first is in time from Nick Miles. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. The Shells lead at 6-1 back after these words.
It is all things new Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative support them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why our EMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital, complete care, start to finish.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family driven, service proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
King's first name. Your left fielder, King. Huh? Kyler King taking over in left field. As a couple of defensive shifts for the Cats. The injury to Luke Bolt, getting his leg stepped on, is taking him out of the game. As Kyler King heads out to the left. And Brendan Smith moves into second base. Brody Collier moves over to first. Graw moves back over to third. Bouncer to the right side is foul. So King is in for Bolt. He'll be batting next inning. Bouncer up the middle is going to be a base hit. For Nick Miles. Boy, Nick Miles is a hitter. He is 3 for 4 now. And the 5th inning in a row. The Shells get the leadoff man on. Here comes Max Autry. He's 0 for 3. Lined out in the first. Grounded out to third in the third and flew out to center. Nice play in center field by Carter Lowe back in the fourth. Six to 1, the lead here for Roxana. As the right-hander Aiden Rostance firing home. It's a 2-0 count. Am I in the way? I'm not in the way, am I? Ball gets away. That's what happens when you don't have your regular first baseman at first. As Luke Bolt's limping through the gate. And he has his left leg clear. Ball popped up. That's going to be foul and out of play. Foul back again. It's full count. The runner at first base, nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Miles leading off at first. Swing and a miss. Got him. That's a big strikeout for Ross Dance. Needed to get something going here defensively for the Wildcats. They've given up runs in 3 innings in a row. The Shells hitters are relentless. There's a base knock up the middle. Speaking of relentless. And Miles will stay at second base on the base knock by Mason Crump. His second in a row. And Heron will come into Bradley Heron will come in to run for him. Crump's having a good day on the mound and on the base paths. He is 2 for 3. Speaking of having a good day, Sean Mayberry, 1 for 1 with a couple of walks and 2 runs scored at the plate now. This middle of the order has really knocked the ball around for the Shells. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That ball popped up on the infield. And coming in together, the catch is made. Zane Applegate calling it himself, saying, "Get out of the way, everybody. I'm okay." As Ross Dance trying to keep the runner close at second base. Here comes Logan Cox with 2 outs. Nick Miles leading off a second. Bradley Heron off a first. A bouncer to the right side. The throw to the pitcher is in time for the out. So the Wildcats able to spread away a couple of base runners, a couple of singles, but not give up any runs. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Cats need some runs. We'll be back after these.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have Galaxy Bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
So here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. I believe that's Kyler King up to bat for Luke Bolt. They don't have numbers on the front on these green jerseys. Yep, number 15, that's Kyler King. It's a 2-1 count on the freshman. Right-handed swinger. It's a young Salem Wildcats team out there right now with 3 freshmen on the field. Along with a sophomore, a couple of juniors, 4 seniors. Mason Crump on the mound, continuing though for the Shells. He has pitched a terrific game. Shells looking for win number 16 and number 6 in conference. This is their last run through the Mississippi Division of the Cahokia Conference as well, as they will play next year without a conference in the every sport but football. Kyler King walks, and the Wildcats get their leadoff hitter on. That is the 3rd time the Cats have done that today. Is Crump beginning to tire? The Cats hope so. They need some base runners. Nice knockout to deep left center. That's going to get down all the way to the wall. Rounding second, heading to third is King, and Logan Butts will stand on second base with a double, nobody out. And the Cats are in business with runners at second and third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Jerry Wheatley wants to talk to his, Jerry Wheaton's talking to his team. I haven't seen anybody warming up. Now I see some action over there in the bullpen for the Shells. Looks like Logan Cox going to get ready. See how fast he can warm up. Getting ready out there with Bradley Heron, working him out. As Coach Wheaton talks to his squad. It's a 6-1 lead. Salem here with a golden opportunity to tighten it up as Mason Crump gets set to face Carter Lowe. Carter Lowe steps in. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a base hit. Crump had been cruising along. A bouncer to the left. That gets fair, and that's going to score probably both runs. Yeah, as Butts spins around third base, it's going to be a stand-up double. 2-run score, and that makes it 6-3 with nobody out and the runner at second base. Wildcats showing some fight. And the Shells beginning to speed things up out there in the bullpen. As Logan Cox is going to start warming up a little bit harder. Brody Collier at the plate. Runner at second base. He can tighten it up even further. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1. These two teams played such a tight game on Tuesday. This is not a surprise. That one popped up. It's going to get out of play. Not by much. About 20 feet. Over there behind Coach Light. Down there near Don Ross. 2-2 the count. Collier looking for a hit. Be the third in a row. Or probably second in a row. As King got on with a walk, Butts with a double, Lowe with a double. 2 runs are in. Nobody out. 6-3 the score. Cats trying to come back. That ball knocked out into left field, going back, but now coming in. The play is made by the left fielder, Keelan Crawford, and that'll be the first out of the inning. No chance for Lowe to move up. So here comes the freshman, Zane Applegate. He's 0 for 2. Applegate, right-handed swinger. Watches ball one zip past. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one fouled back and out of play. Hits the bus. Roxana in Class 2A, as is Salem this year. But this will be the last time they play, most likely, because Roxana's heading north. They played in a regional a couple of years ago. A bouncer gets by the pitcher. Tough play, second or third base, or shortstop gathers it again. Boy, I tell you what, it has been a lot of fun to watch Dalton Carricker play shortstop. He is about as smooth as a sheet of glass. Lowe moves up to third base, but with 2 outs, here comes Owen Tennyson. Tennyson watches strike one zip past. 6-3 the score. The 4th run of the game, about 90 feet away for the Cats. That's Carter Lowe. As Roxana struggling to hold that lead. 1-2 now. Tennyson will be protecting the plate. He doesn't want to be strikeout victim number 6. He won't be as he ducks a base hit out to left field. That'll score the run. And Tennyson rounds first with a base hit. So 6-4. And the tying run comes to the plate. Logan Cox back into the dugout for Roxana. I wouldn't be surprised to see a walk to the mound here in a moment. Not quite yet from Jerry Wheaton. So, tying run to the plate in the form of Brendan Smith. With 2 outs. 3 runs are in here in this bottom of the 6th. A roller foul just in front of me. Courtesy runner out there for Owen Tennyson for Salem. That's Gamble. And Steerreich, 3 looking. Boy, oh boy. But the Cats come up with 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits and a walk. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning. Cats tighten it up. It's 6-4 Roxana. Back after these.
When the game's on, Cats TV is where you you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action. Catch the conversation. Catch TV. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Aiden Rostance heads out to the mound for his third inning of work, trying to keep the Shells snug with a 2-run lead. He will face the bottom part of the order, Lyndon Teese, Joseph Johnson, and Keelan Crawford. If anybody gets on, then it'll go back to the top of Dalton Carricker. Carriker. Lyndon Teese watches ball 1 and ball 2 zip past. Think you can make that? Nice shooting, Tex. There's a strike. Teese is 2 for 3, scored a run, stole a base as he pops that one up. Running in from short, the play is made by Applegate. So here comes Joseph Johnson. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, scored a run. The junior third baseman left-hander steps into the box, swings at the first pitch, knocks that out into center. Carter Lowe right there for it. And what's that? 3 pitches, 2 outs. 4 pitches, 2 outs. So here comes Keelan Crawford, left fielder. The Shells and Wildcats have played 2 terrifically close games so far. As that one's popped up, foul. That's going to get out of play. This one of 2 games we have on Wabash today. The other one is over. North Clay beats Altamont 5-0. North Clay having a fantastic season. I think that makes them like 22-3 or some crazy number. They'll most likely be the number 1 seed in their subsectional. Roxana figures they'll be the number 1 seed in their subsectional. At 15-4 right now. They got business to take care of today, though. That ball popped in front of the plate. It's going to get out of play. 1-2 with 2 outs. Crawford is 1 for 2 with a walk. Scored a run back in the third. Reached on an error in the 5th. The only error of the game for Salem. Each team with 1 error. That ball is knocked into right field, and a diving catch made by Logan Butts. That'll do it for the Shells. The Wildcats need 2 to tie, 3 to win. We'll be back after these.
For service beyond the service? Call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the mucho mulcho man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew.
For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Mason Crump is done. He goes 6 innings. Gives up 6 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned on 6 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 6. He gives way to Logan Cox, the right-hander, taking over here in the 7th inning. Facing the top of the order for the Wildcats, Eli Lagrasso, Keaton Graw, and Kyler King. Anybody gets on, it'll be Logan Butts coming to the plate. And Salem needs base runners. 1-1 here to Lagrasso. He's had a tough day. He struck out a couple of times, grounded out to short the other time. So he's 0 for 3 and he's hit. Any way to get on base. That's one of the few times you can see people, well, I guess probably not just a few, but a lot of people shouting, your friends shouting when you are injured, when you're in pain. As Lagrasso gets on base for the first time today. And the Cats have a little something started here. Keaton Graw at the plate. He watches the first pitch from Cox outside. Cox, he's a freshman. He has pitched 11 innings this year. He struck out 11. His ERA is 0.62, 0.62. On base percentage of 186. That's pretty good. Keaton Graw at the plate, looking for his second hit on the day. He doesn't care if it's a hit. He just wants to get on base. And Logan Cox, the freshman, peeking over at first. Lagrasso not very far off the bag. That is cardinal rule. If you cannot be out on the base pass in a gotta have base runner situation. That one's low, ball 4. So here we go. Base runners at first and second. And looks like we are going to get a pinch hitter for King. King took the place of Luke Bolt, who was injured back in the fifth inning, or the sixth inning defensively. I guess that was the fifth. Yeah, it was the fifth. And coming to the plate for Salem will be Barnes. That is Evan Barnes. He's a junior. Pinch hitting for Kyler King. We're in the bottom of the seventh inning. Roxana leads by 2. Nobody out. Wildcats with base runners at first and second. And Evan Barnes at the plate. First pitch is in for a strike. He replaces Kyler King, who walked in the sixth and scored a run. That ball knocked out into left field on the run. And the ball's missed. LaGrasso had to hold up. The throw comes in, and it's going to hold him at third, so the bases are loaded with nobody out. That'll be a base hit. Long run is an opposite field base hit. Long run for Keelan Crawford as he was playing him to pull. And all of a sudden, the bases are jacked with nobody out on a hit by pitch, a base on balls, and a awkward base hit to left. How about that? Crawford, with about a 1.5 mile run, made a play at it, but could not reach it. The ball landed fair, and all of a sudden, the cleanup man is up with a chance to win the game. Logan Butts with a double his last time up. A run-scoring double. That same smack this time, it might end the game. The infield is in. Cox on the mound, hadn't been able to get an out. 0-1 the count here to Butts. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Perfect placement. I tell you, old Abner's done it again. Outside. The big right fielder stands in. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. LaGrasso leading off of third. Graw leading off of second. Evan Barnes leading off. Actually, they've put a pinch runner in for Barnes. Is that Salgado? Gamble, pardon me, pinch running for Barnes. Hudson Gamble. The ball fouled away. Staying alive up at the plate, Butts. With nobody out. What a comeback this would be. The Shells led 6-1. Wildcats with 3 runs in the sixth to make it 6-4. We're here in the seventh. That one's up high, 2-2. Shadows getting longer on the field. This game over 2 hours old. Swing and a miss, got him. And there's the first out. So here comes Carter Lowe. Lowe also hit a double his last time up. The track kids practicing out there, they're standing in the left field. They're waiting for a ball to come out there to them, standing on the shotgun pit. Logan Cox fires. Steve Reich won. Cox looks like he's settled down after striking the first hitter and walking the second. Gave up a hit to Barnes. That one, the bouncer to the left side. That's going to get into the outfield. Here comes 2 runs. 1 run is in. Here comes the second one. The throw to the plate, not in time. Back down to second base. The ball gets away. The ball gets away, and Gamble comes in with the winning run. You got to be kidding me. A base hit for Carter Lowe. Scores LaGrasso and Graw. The ball is thrown home. And Autry tries to get the man at second base, tries to get Carter Lowe out at second base, and he throws it into center field. How about that for the Salem Wildcats to come up with their 7th win of the year? They improved to 7-18, while the Shells are probably shell-shocked after the last couple of innings. They fall to 15-5, 5-3 in the conference. Salem improves to 3-5 in the conference as the Shells pick up their second error of the game on that final out, or that final play, the throwaway from the catcher. Unbelievable. E2 for the second error of the game. The Cats finished with 7 runs on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 2 hits. 3 runs on 2 hits in that inning. And they leave 2 as with 1 error. How about that? What a day for the Wildcats. They finished the game with 8 hits, 7 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 4, 6, 7 on base. For the Shells, they finished with 6 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors with 7 left on base. Again, for the Wildcats, it was 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the Wildcats, and 7 left on base, as the Wildcats, unbelievably, with 3 in the 6th and 3 in the 7th, come back to win it here today, 7-6. What a game. Again, Salem improves to 7-18 on the season, 3-5 in the conference, while the Shells fall to 15-5 and fall to 5-3 in conference play. That's just about going to do it for us. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, it'll be the Marshall Lions at Teutopolis. I'll be up there, going to have a lot of fun. Also, tomorrow evening, what time's that? Ask Ty, what time's the prom start? The Salem prom starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. That'll be on Channel 98. And you know these Salem Wildcat kids are going to be fired up for that after that big comeback win today. Hey, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in to Wabash Cats TV's presentation of high school baseball. For all of us at Wabash, for Ty Landreth, for Steve Jordan, for Don Ross, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Salem with the comeback victory for the ages knocks off Roxana 7-6. So long from Salem High School.